Okay, so now we are on the connection part, and these posts are a little different than the others that we have been working on in that these are quick hitters. They're not long content posts. They're usually so the point of these is to make people realize that you're like give a little bit of your personality. Like your origin story doesn't really show your personality, right? So these you want to show your personality and deepen your connection with your people so that they feel like you're a normal chick or dude and that you are cool and fun and interesting to be around. So, like a lot of this stuff at the top is like building out your big character piece, but it's not really explaining your personality. Like Tony Stark in the Iron Man movies, he's got like this angst and all this stuff about his dad and everything, but he's also got like all these little cool idiosyncrasies. He's kind of a jerk and a smart aleck and has this like thing against authority, which comes from his origin story and all that, but also it's like you show your personality in like you being in the interactions with the thing like him with Congress when he's like, nope, I'm not giving you guys, like Larry Sanders um, was playing this congressman who wanted to take away his Iron Man suit, and he's like, I'm not going to let you have it because you guys are losers, blah 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 blah, whatever. And so he's like, he's displaying his personality, and that's what you do with the connection posts. It's sort of like you being real in the marketplace and doing it, and so there's like a bunch of different ones, but like I said, I'll just give you some of the fun ones that I like and that we use sometimes. The first one is a this or that post, and you can make these like boring or you can make these really funny and cool and everything. So like people use it and they'll say Pepsi or Coke, right? And okay, you could do that, or you could do something that really is like a little more well thought out and have it be something that could go horribly wrong or could be horribly awesome, right? So like one of the this or that things that, and I know I'm giving Taki examples a lot here, but he and I have done a lot of work on this, probably the most of any of my clients yet, is we came up with one, and this was totally his idea, but I love it, love it, love it. It's like this or that. It's would you rather have to watch your parents have sex every day for the rest of your life, or join in once and have it stop forever? And we posted that, and it went crazy. And it's kind of a funny, it's creepy, it's weird, it's like shocking and all this stuff. But, would you rather have to watch your parents have sex every day for the rest of your life or join in once and have it stop forever? Is like, one of those no good answer questions, but is really fun to put on your Facebook page because people respond like crazy. So that's a good one. We'll put, sex forever as the thing. And there's no call to action on these or any of that sort of stuff. It's just a question. Now, the why on these posts is one, it does create connection and deepens your relationship with your people. It also will turn off people if you do it right that are not the right people you want to be dealing with. But then third, and this is a really important thing, is it trains your people to respond to you, and it also trains Facebook that when you make a post, people respond to you. And that's really important because you don't want Facebook to think that you're just putting out crickets. That this shows that you're putting out content that people are really interested in. So it trains Facebook as well. So that's the first one, this or that post. The second one is you can poll your people or your audience and your tribe. And like a great example of this would be like, hey guys, we're going to be going through Europe next summer. What are some things that are not like can't miss things that we need to do? And you'll have people like they want to tell you like it gives like them the ability to have significance because they can kind of share their experiences in your comments, and And so you do it like you don't want to put too many um, like restrictions on this. You want to have it be like a real open-ended question. Like thinking about going to away for a week. Where should we go? Or thinking about this. What should we do? That kind of thing. Looking for a great hotel in Huntington Beach, California. Anybody know one? And you put these out, and you'll get tons and tons and tons of comments from them. So let's just say like great restaurant or anything like that. Another good one that works a lot is to be able to do something like in another client's market. This worked really well. Anything. I got a down weekend. Anything I should binge watch on Netflix, and you get like a million things, or underrated movies you've seen in the last few years, or there's just a million polls that you can run, and people like really like answering those. The third one is caption this, and it's always cool if you like put up a funny picture of yourself or a compromising picture of yourself or something like this, and let people make fun of you on your feed. It's just so good for your connection with the audience, and that they see that you don't take yourself too seriously and that you can laugh at yourself. And so like I've got this great weird picture of me that looks like I'm well, I won't tell you. I'll probably do it. But anyway, so you just put like you pick up like when you're building out your content calendar, you think of like what picture you could do as a caption this, and you want it to be like something usually about yourself or funny. So I have one in mind where it like looks like I'm in a compromising position somehow, and so it'd be fun to have everybody telling me all the things that I'm going to be doing there. So, and then the last one is like a hot topic thing. And personally, and this is just personal opinion, I stay away from politics on this, because I find that I never want to open that can of worms, and I find it very boring to argue about Donald Trump. It's a loser's argument, and if you're listening to this and you find yourself doing that, I would think deeper about, things you can control, things you can't control, and the real, like I find politics to be the illusion of choice, anyways. So I don't subscribe to them at all. So I stay away from politics on hot topic stuff, because I find that you alienate some of your best clients on either end. It's like, do you only want to have Democrat clients? Do you only want to have Republican clients? Because that's what politics does, and it's really dumb. So, and if you do only want to have Democrat clients, then go for it. It's like, but understand that you're going to be limiting yourself, and eventually people that have that kind of vitriol and hate will ultimately end up hating you as well. So I find that sort of rising above all that and finding people who are also trying to rise above it tend to be people who are more focused on what they can do in this world. So soapbox, rant, over, whatever. But there are lots of other hot topics in the world that you can talk about. Like right now, like I said up above, a rant would be crypto. So crypto would be a great hot topic to talk about, especially in my market, because almost everybody that is in my world is crypto. So you could have a hot topic post where it's like, you could be like, do you own any Bitcoin? That's simple. It's not like you putting out your opinion. These are questions usually. And so it's like, it could be Bitcoin or Ethereum, or is Bitcoin a fad? And just let people go. It's like you don't, like at this point, you're acknowledging their stuff in the comments, but you don't you don't debate it, you don't battle it, any of that sort of stuff, unless it's like you're just sort of like the person that's starting the conversation. And I would interact in the comments, with people because that is deepening the connection as well. But you don't want to get argumentative in the comments. You just want to understand more, like understand where people are at. So here we go. So this is like a complete content calendar that we've got here. If you look at it, like if we go through the month, we've now got, let me change the color to something else. Let's do this baby blue. So now, we've got a great origin story post about moving to California, a rant about, neglecting your business by trading crypto, a vulnerability story about, when I was a jerk to my dad, a battle story about how I lost a bunch of my hard-earned gains by giving it back in real estate. Got a great teach with the 5 dials thing, which is somebody else's, but it's a good example. Got a collab. It looks like this says Todd Herman bitching, but I think that's batching. So we've got a great collab planned out. We've got a behind the scenes, like maybe my setup at my boat, a freestyle AMA, going, and I mean, you just plan the day that you're going to do that. You don't really plan what you're going to talk about, or unless you wanted to have a topic. You could have a 5-minute topic at the beginning if you wanted to take the direct thing in a certain direction, which is fine. Or you could just go and say, "Ask me anything." So we got that planned, and so we